Well, I was, as usual, wrong. The SpaceX IPO came and went with they hit the benchmark that they were looking to hit, and money is a lie. Nothing is real. Somehow, this $2.25 trillion market of getting $28,000 from every single financially viable human being on planet Earth every year is the future for XAI. I don't understand how the math of any of this works. I do not understand finances. As I've gotten older, I have further watched the fundamentals of what I was taught to be business and economics to be repeatedly rug pulled out from under me in favor of some sort of illogical system that everyone just continues to get rich off of. The levers are always being pulled to keep this whole thing afloat, and it perplexes me. So I don't know what to believe in anymore. I mean, we'll see how the market goes for the next week or so. You know what else I was thinking about? So we're Sam and I are watching Breaking Bad. This is her first time on the watch through. This is my second time since watching it live. I think I talked a little bit about this a few weeks ago in a video, but there's a scene where Walter is waiting for a big moment. Let's call it a big drug deal. Doesn't really matter what. But he's sitting in a restaurant and he's looking around and he's trying to size everyone up to figure out who is there to complete this deal. And I was thinking to myself, this is a similar question where they say, like if there's a 1 in 100 chance that you've run into a serial killer at some point in your life. The same thing. Do you think there's ever been a point in your life where you've been sitting at a restaurant or in a train station or at the grocery store and you have seen somebody who is there to do something big? It could be a drug deal. It could be a murder. It could be embezzlement, cash dealing. I mean, just think about it for a moment. What do you think is the largest thing you've ever seen kind of go down, willing or not, or knowing or unknowing? Most likely unknowing, unless you have witnessed something like that, in which case that's cool. I'm trying to think of like the most intense thing I've ever witnessed, and while the one thing that comes to mind, this is a long story and I'll spare it, and there may have actually even been a video somewhere in the past decade that I've told this story, but long story short, an ex-girlfriend of mine, while we were in Las Vegas, were right on the line of being victims of, or she, I should say, was being right on the line of being a victim of human trafficking. It was one of the most scariest moments of my life. I'll save you that story. That's probably the biggest one, though, that I can think of, where I felt like I was suddenly in the middle of something horrible. But I'm trying to think of maybe, I don't know, but it's just a thought experiment. I'm wondering what was the, what's something that you potentially have seen that you, oh man, actually I can think of another one. All mine are so dark. I did not prepare for this. So I won't even tell you, but I was at a truck stop once and I saw potentially something incredibly sad. No specific moment, but like a specific scenario where I was like, that is horrible. So, yeah, it's crazy to think about. Sorry, this is depressing. I didn't mean for it to be depressing. I was like trying to think of like, oh, one time I saw a drug deal go down, or no, just incredibly sad stories are actually coming to mind. So never mind. But maybe if you have a better one, share it in the comments. Don't know. Not going to make any promises, but I have, I got to get caught up. I got to get caught up on my videos. I'm like so backlogged with ideas and half-baked videos that are like shot and not edited, or written but not shot. I got to get my act together here. I've been so distracted by summer. I've just been like dropping the ball on everything. So I want to try to get that corrected, but I'm not making any promises. Let me say this. It'll never get corrected. I will just forever be behind. That way, anything better than that is just good news. So, yeah, that's all I have. Thanks.